picture anybody else in. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Redbirds are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a three-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Mike Leake, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Justin Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Leake gets the sign. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Javier Baez. On the ground up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Now the Cardinals. Jared Eichhoff gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you...
One of the first things you notice, Matt, this is a big dude, big, strong, burly-looking guy. He's had a difficult time staying on the field. He's had assortments of injuries, but when he's good, Matt has a good, firm 4-seam and 2-seam fastball. Pretty good assortment of all-speed pitches. If he's throwing strikes, he could be difficult to hit in this one.
Slider laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air down the right field line. Aiken is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And the pitch. Trent Grisham comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's Will Myers. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-0 the count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So now into the box is Jose Ramirez. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. First delivery to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple. We are still. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, Chris Taylor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday.
And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now the first pitch. Robinson Chirinos stands in as he looks at ball one here. Taylor, base runner at first with one out. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2. No, that's down.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Turner fields it cleanly. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Justin Upton the next to hit. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
At the plate now is Eduardo Escobar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In there, 1-2 now. And there goes Upton. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. so far this season with runners in scoring position. Hampson is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trey Turner is on deck. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here now is Trey Turner. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch as he lines it out to center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center field.
So now here is Trent Grisham looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
He's set. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Oscar Mercado, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Nope,
And it's
that's
1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Now that third base.
So the next to bat will be Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. As a look, now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Myers gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Up next, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A throw behind the runner at second. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. None out, runners at first and second. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a double steal try here. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box. And ask for time. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Freeman is up with it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to dig in, Justin Upton. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the stretch, there's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1 out and a runner on third. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he got him swinging. Justin Upton becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Zach Collins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Garrett Hampson would be next. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rockies 1. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
There goes the runner. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on. That arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
On a rope to the second baseman. So first and second with 1 down. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. So now to the plate, Charlie Aiken. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks. Into the box, Garrett Hampson. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
Three and one now.
3 balls.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Heading out towards shallow right. Aiken in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up Trent Grisham. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals as the lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1.
high and deep down the left field line. Another 1-2 delivery. Olsen might try to make a play on it. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Oscar Mercado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Ready with the 1-2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Ramirez is up with it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Here's Will Myers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging.
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. In the dirt, and now let's see. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. And here's a ball in the air. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Cards leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that brings up Javi Baez. It was a base hit last time up. Leake into his motion. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Robinson Cano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he gets ahead 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Christopher Sanchez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Christopher Sanchez.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in is the veteran DH, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the AB now.
Escobar.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count 2-1.
And he fouls this one off. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Zach Collins will be next. Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Aiken is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Next to the bat for St. Louis, Zach Collins, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. 2 gone. Next, it'll be Trey Turner. First offering, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
I got a ball, 1
Plays
strike.
off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Again, another foul ball. Collins, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Taylor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left. 7th inning ready to roll, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now for Colorado, Charlie Aiken flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And there's out number 2. And now here is Robinson Chirinos. Last time through was a base hit. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High and deep down the left field line. Again, a 1-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's out.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. He's set in the pitch. Will Myers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, and this one will bounce into the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Matt Olson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Myers stands at second with no outs. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
Ball
No
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike. The count.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Jose Ramirez is on deck. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Next up, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Ball, that pitch was up.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
The designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey!
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 8th inning coming up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oscar Mercado is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their
swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Will have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So nothing happened. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen. In the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in once again is Zach Collins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Collins on at first. Nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So now to the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Robertson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The count now at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And to hit will be Trent Grisham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Ready with another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Diaz called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And it's 1-1. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And now the Cardinals.
Now that the first baseman.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
0-2 is the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pinching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. They're up 5-1. So next, Ben Bowden comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 40. Red. Go there.
Set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The Cardinals are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back at the track. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. Now at the plate here is Robinson Cano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Cano waits on the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2
No balls,
now.
2 strikes.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Ball, that's
And he
it
looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
That's
And they
ball
come
2.
inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is there, 2 down.
Now back.
Into the box, Chris Taylor swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point.
Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Taylor at third with 2 away.
That's
And
ball
that
2.
misses, 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Leake with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score this afternoon. First was the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling her friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fight, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your bold jeans, Some of your partners, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tickets to check, You wearing a vest, You trying to protect your chest, You spent 70 on your bins, It ain't sure that's for your friends, You won't stop these heads from playing with you, You won't run the block, You won't be the last one with rocks, You keep it, You count the money at the end of the night, You on a 3-day flight, You full of that, You ducking them people, You the one face was on news last night, You the one the dudes out their shoes last night, You don't come in the project when it's dark, You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, You got stuck and then you couldn't leave, It was hard for you to breathe, You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You got a trespass, You got on the hard, When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, That's you with that shot call and click, That's you with that ball and click, That's you that's taking them hits, Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, You gon' one of her teeth out, You done switch from Nike to Reeboks, You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, The income tax checks out, You bout to flip that, You bout to go so you You bout to go treat your, You bout to go put the on one of these, When you broke, you drove, When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, You on top, You don't think you can be stopped, You by the shop, You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims, You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire.